Hey guys, so I purchased this SOG Sogzilla for $5. That's correct, $5. Now, this thing was covered in paint, and I was able to get most of it off, but as you can see, there's still plenty on it. It looks like somebody had a terrible time trying to remove the pocket clip and did some damage to the rear of it. As you can see, it's cracked, and the pocket clip sticks up like so, which I don't like. So I kind of want to remove the pocket clip, and I want to seal that crack with some clear Gorilla Glue, which dries like resin, right? And I want to do that. Now, this is not a pretty knife, and when I got it, this thing had no edge, so I put an edge on it. It's not a pretty edge, but it gets the job done. It was totally flat before. The serrations, oddly enough, were still in pretty good shape. But yeah, I put an edge on it, and it's not a perfect edge, as you can see. My hand slipped on me there when I was running it through my Smith's belt sharpener. But the serrations are pretty good. It was just this edge, and it looks like these people were cutting wire with it or something like that. I don't know what they were doing. But anyway, it looks like either they rounded off that screw, which I don't think it's rounded off, or this kept spinning on this side, and they just tried to hold on to it with some pliers or something while they took the screw off, and they could not do it, and they ended up damaging the knife. So this is what I propose. I propose that I put a drop of Gorilla Glue right there, because anyway, this is never going to be the same again, and I want to seal that crack anyway. So I want to put a drop of Gorilla Glue right there, and hopefully that stays in place, and maybe that'll let me take that screw out and just remove the pocket clip altogether, which is damaged. It moves around a little bit, side to side, up and down. Look how big it is. There's even some play there because it's loose in there. So I kind of don't even want it anymore. But there is a hole there, so I can put a lanyard through. So I kind of want that. So let's do that. Let's put a drop of Gorilla Glue there, let it dry, and then through the magic of television and YouTube, let's see if I'm able to then remove it. And if I am, then you'll see that it was successful. And if I wasn't, then you'll see in a little bit that I wasn't successful. And I'm going to keep it like that with a pocket clip and just use it as like a user or work knife. All right, friends, let's see what's going on with this thing. Let's see what happens. Well, amigos, it did not work. I could feel it start to turn. Notice how I used some glue on it. And this was Gorilla Clear Glue, which is really good in my opinion. And I put some on that crack. You can see there too. I felt it turn a little bit, and then I noticed that this, because I had my finger on that, started to turn a little bit too. The screw turns to a certain point, and then after that, it just gets stuck on it. So I think whoever had this before me knew that and really tried their best to remove it or fix it, and they broke it trying to do that. And this just became their beat up work knife. Well, $5. $5 is what I paid. But the thing about it is that, man, this thing has a very sweet blade. I mean, the blade on this thing is actually not that bad. And I did already put a halfway decent edge on it. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do something with it. I'm either going to keep it as is and use it, or I'm going to do what I intended and use my grinder or Dremel, probably a grinder, because I really don't want to spend that much time on it, and then just grind the heck out of this thing and be done with it, and make a lanyard loop for this. I think that's what I might do. All right, guys, I'm going to let this video go. Tell me in the comments, and I'm also going to create a kind of like a little, I'm going to create, what's it called? A survey to ask you if I should grind it or leave it. Grinder to leave it, guys. Let me know. Oh, by the way, thanks for watching my channel. Y'all take care. God bless you fine people. Oh yeah, one more thing. Stay tuned for a kind of like a medley of several different pictures of knives to some classical music right after this, as well as a short video of the knives they had at Buc-ee's when I drove by Buc-ee's on my way back from the conference. I like to stop by and look at those knives, But those of you that don't know Buc-ee's, it's like a Texas must if you go by Texas. The bathrooms are impeccable. It's like the best gas station that there is. Sandwiches, barbecue, brisket, Buc-ee's peanuts, coffee galore. All I can tell you is that it is trucker heaven, and just heaven for all kinds of people. Okay, so stay tuned for that also. If you got this far, might as well just stick with me, friends.